I died a lot. And let me tell you guys, this was hella annoying. So let me get straight into it. The Ninja Monkey, you're going to place it, not the first clip, the second clip. You're going to place it right there. And the Dharma Monkey, you're going to place it right, as you can see. Now, we're going to be saving up for another Dharma Monkey. And unfortunately, yes, this is going to be a bit of an annoying video because this is a black border run. But I do die a couple times, so I want you to just look ahead just in case you see something. Just in case you see something, apologies again for that little cut, but in case you see something like you might be dying or you think a round's coming up and your defense is bad. But anyway, guys, you're going to want to get the 101 and eventually the 201 Ninja Monkey. And then you're going to get a sniper, put it on strong, and get the 100. After that, you're going to go for a 301 Ninja Monkey. And from there, we'll see what happens. Now, guys, at around round 24, you can place Rosalia right in between, not the two main tracks, but on the bottom, closer to the right. And you're going to place her, after you place the pad down, you're going to place her right in the middle. And I like to change her to, like, the cannon one, like the one that actually destroys leads. It's up to personal preference. I'm sure it does affect the run, but I kept her in cannon and switched multiple times. Again, I want you to use her abilities and all that to a full extent, so try your best, especially... I know she's a new hero, so, if you don't want to use her, that's fine. I'm sure many other heroes work in substitution with her. Probably someone like Adora or Captain Churchill. I don't recommend Churchill, but, So, basically, guys, you're going to want to go for the Druid Monkey right to the right side here. And eventually, it's going to be a 240, but you're going to make it a 130 right now and get the Dharma Monkey to a 4th tier Bloonjitsu. And by Dharma Monkey, I of course meant the Ninja Monkey to the Bloonjitsu. That's my bad, guys. So anyway, you're going to want to get the Alchemist to a 401 or a 400 right up to round 40. You're going to have just enough cash to do that. And by that time, you should easily be able to destroy it. And as you can see, guys, you will be able to get the Alchemist to a 400 right after round 39. So right as round 40 hits. And right after that, you should get the 401. I highly recommend it just for the extra, buffing. And from there, we're going to want to place a Magic Monkey. So, your Harry Potters. And you're going to want to make it a Shimmer. So, you make it a 0 to 3. And eventually, it's going to be a 0 to 4. So, after you get the Shimmer and eventually the Necromancer, let me tell you the true intentions of this run. I want to get a Spirit of the Forest. So, by doing that, I have to get the 240 Druid first, and that is what you're going to aim for. And after that, I'm going to skip the gameplay ahead straight to round 60, where you should have a main Moab, so please keep buying that until you get a 402 main Moab. You should have this again by round 60, along with the Druid. Alright guys, so coming up ahead, we have some pretty big jumps, but first, as we can see, after you buy the main Moab, round 60 will be no problem. Now, we do come to some trouble with round 63, so we're going to buy, as you can see, I paused the gameplay for myself, and I'm not going to cut that out because that really is what I did. There is a major cut after that, but you want to get the more glaives, the 402, and then after that, we should have no trouble with actually, for 10 rounds, so that's why I actually skipped to round 74. Remember to micro and use your Rosalia abilities as per usual. Now guys, round 63 was really no problem after that, but the real problem was round 75. Now we were really close to Spirit of the Forest. However, please pause the game if you are watching this and I'm too slow, but basically, you will die if you do not micro properly. So, the first thing you want to do is use your third ability from your hero, and from there, you want to basically micro the rest of her abilities, and you should be able to beat the round. It is a little bit RNG based, but if you use her bomb first, you should be able to use the rest of the abilities to win. And then after round 75 and 76 should be no problem. And from there, round 78, it should be when you get the Spirit of the Forest, aka your carry. Alrighty guys, now that hell is over, again by round 78 you should have Spirit of the Forest. What you should be saving for next is either the Cripple Moab or Prince of Darkness. I chose to get the Cripple Moab first, but you can get the Prince of Darkness. I actually do recommend it because later on you're going to see we die round 96 and round 98. And I think with the Prince of Darkness we could mitigate that. First, of course, we eventually are going to get it. But may I remind you, please look at the gameplay and see how I died first before you actually do those rounds. Because I do use the Rosalia abilities. So it is, again, a little bit micro intensive, but it's not that bad. Like, you should be able to do it. Look at my sniper set too, etc., etc. And I would like you guys to please like and subscribe. I know you may think it's really easy to make these videos sometimes, or these guys are, not the greatest, but I really do try, to make your experience in BTD6 a little bit easier. So please like and subscribe. I need my $2.66. Yeah. Now, if you guys want, you can skip ahead. So by round 85, you should be able to get the Cripple Moab. And before then, obviously, if you want to get Prince of Darkness first, I'm not sure how getting Prince of Darkness will affect the gameplay, so I can't promise you're going to win 100%. But I chose to get the Cripple Moab first, and as you can see here, it does pretty well. Again, you can skip ahead to the early 90s. Just remember, just to micro your Rosalia abilities. Save them for around 96 and 98. So just remember that, so you can use them however much you want, whenever you want. Just know what they do. Like, you don't like spam willy-nilly. I mean, I guess you can, but like, then again, it's RNG based or luck based. Make sure all your priorities are set, and yeah, keep chugging along. So as you can see, the early 90s aren't really a problem, and it's not that bad. So I do recommend around round 94. However, it's gonna show in the gameplay after I die, but around round 94, you want to get a glue gunner, and it's going to be a 0-4, I believe, and you want to get it next to where the necromancer is. And yeah, that will save you from the DDTs. Normally this should be fine, but for some reason it's not fine. Round 95 is not fine, so you're gonna want to get that glue gunner ASAP. By the way, guys, if you haven't already noticed, I had a small village, a 220, so just like place that whenever you can. Yeah, just make sure you have it down like, after you have the glue gunner. As you can see, it won't make a huge difference, but it will eventually. And I want you, for round 96, you will see, pause your game, and you'll see how I die. And I want you to micro the abilities, as you see in the second, or I believe third attempt, actually second attempt, how I do the Rosalia abilities, and basically you just follow that, and you should live. And the same for round 98, so just make sure you pay attention. Alrighty, guys, after that, round 97 should be no problem, and you want to buy the Prince of Darkness as soon as possible. You will die round 8 if you do not use your Rosalia ability, and if you timed it like how I did, hopefully you actually timed it better and you have all the abilities up. But if not, you can use your tier 1 or tier 2 ability, and you should be able to beat round 98. Again, it's all up to timing and RNG, actually, a little bit. It really depends, and your setup might not be exactly the same as mine, but again, Spirit of the Force should be able to deal with it. You just need to pop the Moabs, and yeah.